Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream and the real one? The real one.
Yo, 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 it is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all with another one. It's a wonderful Tuesday. right? We locking in on night shift tonight. Much love to Still Nation, the Cool Table family, and the Mikey verse. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us, rocking out with the Syndicate Network. And I appreciate you, Mikey. Appreciate you. We both and we all appreciate you guys, right? Mikey, you want to let the people know how you feeling tonight on this wonderful Tuesday evening, sir?
Galactus is dead. His body floating in space like feces in a
Mikey might not even be with us. Let me see what's up. Y'all know he be having the mic issues, but y'all already know, man. This is it, yo. We back at y'all with another episode of Night Shift. Can't wait to get started. So excited to be here with y'all right now. This is so exciting. Let me get caught up with the chat real quick. We got it's a packed house already. We got Sin Havoc in here. We got Nick, Sox Bulletins, the Nightwing, the good Austin, right, who did that fantastic intro, right, and who has been putting in a lot of work on a lot of the channels behind the Syndicate Network. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the good Austin. Thank you for being here, even though it's late over there on the East Coast, right? And I'm gonna check out that Legacy video, bro. As soon as you sent it, I literally clicked on it to like get started, and then the phone rang, and it was Leon. And I literally talked to Leon to leave right up until I was in here with Mikey. So I'm gonna check out that video, but y'all make sure that y'all check out that Legacy video. Austin, make sure you put that link in the chat so people can run over there and check that out after y'all get done over here, right? So much love to the homie, right? We got the good Austin in here. Shout out to the Cool Table as well. We got Nightwing, Bat Dan, Music City Soul, right?
Yep.
Necron, another Cool Table member. Shouts out to the homie Necron. Y'all, man. Necron has been supporting myself and this movement and the Cool Table in like a myriad of ways ever since we've been rocking out. And the Cool Table wouldn't be where we are doing any of the things that we're doing if it would not have been for this man, you know, and him kind of pouring into this thing the way that he has, right? We got Mama Bear in the chat. It's always wonderful to have Mama Bear here, right? I always feel like, you know, the stream is going to go great. And I feel safe, right? I feel like the chat is safe. Oh, man, y'all can hear Mikey. Okay, hold up. I'm going to pop in and out. We're going to see what's going on, right? I'm going to pop in and out, and I'll be right back. Mikey, can you hear me?
Galactus is dead.
Oh my God. What? Wait, hold up. Did I miss the bomb or did I just start talking over it? Like, what happened?
Galactus is dead. His body floating in space like feces in a swimming pool. Dark Phoenix is a whore. Her crack addict teeth begging for a trick. Captain America is a cannibal. He'll eat your freedom. Welcome to Night Shift. Let's not get wacky.
Hey, yo. I don't know what just happened. I couldn't hear Mikey at all, right? I didn't hear nothing. Your like little chat bubble wasn't moving. I was like, okay, I guess I got to keep it rolling, right?
How's that for a cold opening, huh?
Right? Hey man, yo, that's see, they messing with the algorithm, Mikey. That's the problem. That's the problem, bro. Because they already know we about to cook, right?
Yeah. By the way, I wrote those lines for tonight's show, just in case you're wondering.
Oh my God! Right, that is.
You're probably wondering what the hell is he saying? What is this? What is he trying to bomb here?
What is he trying to bomb? Right, man. That was wild. Wait, so could you guys hear everything that I was saying the whole time?
I can hear you.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so I ain't gotta repeat none of that, right? Because but look, shouts out to all y'all. Thanks for putting up with that wackiness, right? To start the show. You know what I'm saying? But we all good now, right, Mikey? Hey. As y'all know, right? Let's get through this rigmarole. We're on the road to 1K, right? The syndicate network is growing, people. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones, right? We got I don't even know what this legacy thing is that I'm talking about. So
I have no idea either. Legacy is
I have no idea what this is, right? I'm like, yo, this better not be no James Gunn stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it is, right?
Is that a trailer for James Gunn?
Right?
Run with a gun now? Is that what it is?
Hey, this is the only legacy that I'm looking forward to, bro. 100%.
Exactly, same here. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So, you got I don't even know what legacy is yet. I am gonna find out immediately after the stream. So don't nobody spoil it in the chat, please.
Well,
right?
you know what? You know what, Sky? Even James Gunn doesn't have any idea what legacy is either.
Right? Hey, it's not like he's making this up as he goes along, right, Mikey?
Exactly. Like all of a sudden, 3 Justice League members are going to show up now. We'll discuss that the special KFC McNuggets section tonight.
Oh yeah, right. Because we got some McNuggets for you for real, right? 100%. James Gunn he's slinging them out his back pocket, right? But look, cold McNuggets too. They ain't even warm, Mikey. That's the cold part. They ain't cold McNuggets, bro.
Yeah, I know exactly, man. Eat them up.
Come on, man. Anyway.
Oh my God, man.
All right. But with that being said, we're on the road to 1K, man. We're bring this whole thing back. Right? We're on the road to 1K. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, sharing the content out, all that good stuff, because it goes a long way. And the syndicate network is growing. I can feel it, Mikey.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, all of the platforms is dropping new stuff and talking about things that they really like outside of just what we've been coming on here and talking about this whole time, right? But really digging into some other topics as well. So that's been great, and it's great to watch and to see us all kind of grow in this manner. But yeah, make sure you guys are still liking the content, subscribing out. Right, we are literally gonna be here 5 nights a week, people.
Oh my god! Yeah, we are.
Right, y'all saw the look. Let me put that back up. This is for real.
Yeah.
Right, we ain't playing. Hold up, let me move this right because you even got the Filipino time, right?
I love that. Yep, 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock right now in the Philippines. 1:30 right now over there. So
fast. Right, so night shift, #nightly. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I just wanted to say happy birthday to a friend of mine who I'm not sure if he's watching now, but happy birthday to you, Michael Rosenbaum, who is 51 today. I didn't realize he was in his 50s. I always thought I was so much older than him, but I'm only a couple of years older than Lex Luthor. So how cool is that?
Hey, right?
Happy birthday, Mike.
Yeah, it's because it's really because of the bald head, bro.
I'm much older, right?
Bald head,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's true.
Facts. So, yes, we still on the road to 1K. We had 642 now, I think, right, Mikey? So we're over 640, right? It seems like we're growing a couple subs almost each stream, but let me not say that because then people are going to unsub just because I said that.
Right, exactly. That doesn't make contrary. We're going to run with a gun to 1K. Is what we're doing, Sky. So.
All right. Hey, I ain't running nowhere with gun, bro. I'm running away from gun. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to get to these topics. Look, if you didn't know, now you do. We rocking out these hashtags, sales VFGL to Netflix, sales Fiverr to Netflix. The most effective and last way to get a conclusion of Zack Snyder's DC storylines, right? And we ask that if you do rock out with the hashtags, right, that are, supported by Forbes and Wayne T. Carr. You know what? Yeah, I don't say this enough, Mikey. Let me reiterate this. Hold up. Let me put that back up on the screen for y'all, actually. I said hashtag sales ZNJL to Netflix. Hashtag sales Snyderverse to Netflix has been recognized by Forbes, Wayne T. Carr, Zack Snyder, Meepy Maud, right? Comicbookmovie.com, right? How many Geekosity Mag articles come on this situation, man? It's been like crazy, right? I mean, like this literally, right? We're out here making traction, right? And getting support from actual people involved with the project, including Zack Snyder. Yo, in a roundabout way, you can say Ben Affleck was pro-sale by how he answered the question. Right? So, let me add that in too. Ben Affleck, Chris Terrio, right? Go watch the Q&A and tell me that both of them didn't say that they was open to continuing this thing. However, even if they said however and wherever. What does that mean?
You got some powerful people on your side, Sky.
Man. Oh, and look at what shirt I just happen to have on today. I just happen to have this on today. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Put some respect on these hashtags real quick. You know what I'm saying? Before we go any further. Anyway, the rules of engagement that we ask that you engage with, right? Because this is how we have been so effective and have made sure that we can control our messaging and it's really increased our effectiveness level, Mikey, tremendously, right? These three rules are, we ask that you be positive while engaging with Netflix, the current home of Zack Snyder. 2, that you don't mix these hashtags as we are trying to control that messaging and be as effective as possible. Twitter only recognizes 2 hashtags per tweet. And 3, that you don't tag or reply to anybody over at WBD, right? We are focused on Netflix. Also, that you are subscribing to Netflix on YouTube. Matter of fact, wait, if you stay here, bro, throw that other teaser in the thing, because it's not on my brand. But I want to show that other teaser, the second one that you came in with, right? Anyway, make sure that you guys are subbed to ZNJL to Netflix on YouTube and also ZNJL to Netflix on Twitter, as all the pertinent information regarding hashtag sale will be coming from these outlets, as well as myself and Leon of the New Geeks, right? And also, lastly, we ask, but most importantly, we ask that you guys head on over to inktopeople.com/salesvsjl, where you can cop some awesome merch from world-renowned visual artists, right? Noel Leon Flores, who gave us a Cyborg shirt and hoodie, and also a Justice is Gray shirt and hoodie with like the gold J emblem. Super clean, right? All the proceeds go towards AFSP, and so you will be copping some awesome looking merch while supporting a great cause in the process. Yo, let me see what's up with this chat though, because we about to get cooking, Mikey. This is gonna be a dope show, bro.
Yeah, you're breaking up quite a bit, Sky, with your microphone.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's
okay. All right, I'm gonna pop in and out one more time, and then we'll get this started.
So, how's everybody tonight? going to be another triggering show this evening. If you have any questions, really quick, why don't you pop them in while we're waiting for Sky to come back? Because you always have questions, I know.
Okay, is this better?
Keep talking. Let me see.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You mentioned with the city to get network.
That sounds better. That sounds much better. Yeah, because a few minutes ago you sound like you were from Korea.
Oh my god!
like a dial-up or something, you know.
Man, well, I definitely ain't got dial-up, Mikey. Definitely ain't got dial-up, right?
Sin Havoc, you know, even James Gunn doesn't know when trailers are popping, so I wouldn't know either.
Not at all.
So he drops the Blue Beetle trailer like after all the Wolverine stuff yesterday. You know, that's just a way of competing against Marvel, I guess, right?
Dude, hey, I watched all the trailers, Mikey. I watched the Blue Beetle trailer. I watched the Ahsoka trailer.
Oh my god, that's
which is a topic, right?
Yeah.
And I watched the Wonka trailer. What else dropped today? Right? Oh man, I can't wait to get to it. Blue Beetle was probably like the worst one.
It was, yeah.
Not
man. Yeah. It was bad. In fact, I was more impressed with the first trailer than I was with this one. This one is like, no way in hell I'm watching this now.
Hey, that scene with the grandma, bro.
Oh no, man, no, dude, you can't unsee it when you see it. You can't.
Right?
What if that happens? That looks like a climactic scene, dude.
Right? Grandma will save the day, right?
Yeah, save the day. Oh my god, it looks terrible. It's just trash. Look, I know some of you are like really hardcore DC fans are gonna try and excuse this, but woof. I mean,
and it's like Power Rangers, bro.
It's just bad. Like almost cliched villains that you can find, and you know.
Like, how many times are we gonna do this? The villain has like the same powers as right, like as the hero, and it's like they just swap the suit color. Like, how many times are we gonna do this? Right?
You know, it's like a mid-2000 superhero film. It really does. You know, it's let's gonna rip off Iron Man. Let's rip off Shang-Chi. And Sox pointed this out accurately. Rips off Darkhawk, and I can't unsee it, and I ruined the whole trailer for me even worse. You know, because Darkhawk would kick ass all over this thing.
This wacky, y'all.
It's
wacky. Right? Let me see. I think he did a video. Right.
Sin Havoc is probably an insult to CW. It's cringy.
Right? Hey, yeah. That wasn't even CW level, right? But shouts out to the homie Austin who works some magic at G-Force. We gonna tap in with the sponsors, and then we're gonna play this little short full circle teaser, and then we're gonna get to the topics.
Steppenwolf, have you begun the conquest?
I don't know if you ever had In-N-Out, but I'm gonna take him to In-N-Out. You see if you like that shit. I love In-N-Out, and I love taking people there from out of town because they really be rocking with it. So we gonna see, right? We got a lot of stuff planned for this weekend. I just can't wait to meet the big homie. to it. Full Circle weekend is about to be monumental. Project Full Circle is almost complete.
Wow, the hype is real, man. Dude, did you hire a drone or something? The good odds you got a drone somewhere? You know, like, what the hell? It's the overhead shot, like, who's got a drone? That looks great.
Hey, that's crazy, right? Hey, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. So make sure that you guys are subscribe to ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube, because that is where that will be dropping at. Right.
Awesome.
But first topic is actually my topic, right? I got a quick little thing that I want to touch on, because I brought this up earlier, but the decision came in today, Mikey. The FTC versus Microsoft decision came in today, bro. Yo, this is one of the reasons, Mikey, why I was in such a good mood today, too. Right? Because, Mikey, the FTC's injunction that they filed pretty much was thrown out. It was dismissed. Mikey.
That's so cool.
I was so happy, right? Because this thing, like, it was so ridiculous. As like a fan of like Xbox, right, and what they've been doing this whole time, right, since their first console, right, and for them to literally be trying to make this move to compete, right, because Sony is like the market leader, right? When you literally have, Mikey, like the FTC in there arguing on behalf of Sony and like not the consumer, which is what they're supposed to be doing, right? Like it was just super frustrating for me, and like I mean, I always kind of felt like it should be dismissed, but to actually get the decision today, it was super dope, Mikey. So yes, Activision Blizzard King will be allowed to merge with Microsoft, which means like Call of Duty and all these games and all that stuff, yo, it's going to be coming on Game Pass pretty much, which I keep trying to tell y'all, Game Pass is like I'm telling you, Mikey, I would let my Netflix run out before my Game Pass, bro. 100%. Like, I'm not joking, right? Game Pass is like the biggest thing for me. I feel like it is like the best deal in gaming history, right? And it's literally just been like it's been really special to have this happen today, and for the judge to rule in our favor, Mikey.
Awesome. So no wonder you're such a great mood tonight.
Right? Hey, look, Music City Soul, he already know, right? Game Pass is everything. Hold up, I think I got a fix for this mic situation.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, cool. Right on. Okay, I saw some questions up there. I completely forgot what they are now. If you can ask them again. I think Iron Will has something, but I can't remember what your question was. Like probably what it is, but Hamada's gone, so maybe it's the KFC crowd that's blocking the signal. There you go. Hey, your camera looks better now.
Yeah.
There you go. He's back. Okay, that's
yeah.
Because it was both your camera and your mic; they were both acting up.
Right. Yeah. But look, y'all already know. I just had to let y'all know, because this is big news, guys. Like Mikey, they acquired this company for pretty much $70 billion.
Holy shit! God.
Right.
Man.
Almost. It was like 67 or 68 billion. right? So I'm telling y'all, man, Game Pass and Call of Duty, all that stuff is about to be coming in Game Pass. Mikey, I think it's and the prices just went up, but it's like $16 a month, $17 a month, and you get all these games. Man, look, I'm sorry. I don't want to ramble too much, but I had to talk about this because it was monumental news, right? Monumental. 100%.
Yeah, the last time I played a video game, Sky, was probably 1998. I played Diablo, and I can't remember if it's Diablo 1 or 2, but it just came out when I played. That's all I can say.
Hey, Diablo 4 just came out, right? Yeah. And I don't play the Diablo games, but that's the company that they just bought.
Oh,
right?
Okay, awesome.
So,
wow, small world.
Yes. So Diablo will be going in the Game Pass and all that stuff. So Mikey, you literally just pay like this low monthly rate and you got access to like all these games, dude. Like,
no wonder you're smiling, man. I'd be happy
too. And then they just bought this huge publisher, right? And now like Call of Duty and all that stuff is going to be on Game Pass now too. So you can play the new, like eventually, pretty soon, you're probably going to be able to play the new Call of Duty, bro. When it comes out for just like a low little monthly rate, bro. Like, love Game Pass.
Awesome. Dude, you should do some video game coverage on your channel, man.
I am, bruh. I'm trying to like sneak some in here little by little, right? Because I love playing Xbox, yo. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like this is just passion of mine. Everybody that know me know what's up. Just like I am with the Zack Snyder stuff and the DC stuff, I'm like that with Xbox too, 100%, and with sports too. So I'm going to be talking about a whole bunch of slew of stuff, Mikey. Right?
Awesome. It's like I was telling you earlier about expanding coverage, man. There's a lot out there in the geek world, especially video games.
Hey. But, real quick. Look, Music City Soul said, I'm on my Xbox right now, bro. Right?
But here's the interesting part. One day, Skywalker will be playing a Dreamwalker video game too.
Right? Hey, oh my, see? Mikey, we gonna talk, bro. Cause like Mikey, you might need, you know what I'm saying? Might need to get
Because we're working on a Dreamwalker video game, so there you go.
Right? Hey, right. Iron Will said, I even brought my Xbox to LA when we was at Full Circle, right? Right. He said, let's play more Battlefront 2. Hey, I'm telling you, man, look. He said, gaming, sports, comics, movies, bro. Hey, sounds like a good legacy. Hey, speaking of legacy, before we start the show, right? Look, everybody here about to get on Diablo 4 now. Game Pass is where it's at. Don't sleep. See, now y'all know what's up. Right? I'm telling y'all, hey, all my Game Pass heads, bro, y'all come out, right? Hey, it's time to, Xbox fans rejoice. We got a big W today, Mikey. Like, this is like the biggest W probably like I can ever remember. Right, this is like the equivalent of Zach coming back to DC.
That's huge. That's huge.
Right? Like theatrical run. We're gonna flesh everything out. Right? Batfleck movie, Man of Steel trilogy. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Bring it on, man. Bring it on.
Right? Batfleck trilogy, everything. That's what that would be like. That's what happened today. So I had to put that in its proper context. All right. Now, before we get started with the show that we had planned, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the home, because Mikey, I haven't seen Legacy, the trailer, right? You haven't seen it.
Nope.
You want to just watch it right now?
Let's watch it now, dude.
Hey, right? Let's just watch it right now.
Live reaction.
Live reaction, right? Let's do it. But y'all make sure to head on over to the good Austin's channel, right, and watch this thing afterwards too, right? This is because we ain't, you know what I'm saying, and get that man his view. All right, but let's check this out. This is a world premiere. But not really though, because it's already up. But check it out.
Hi. My name is The Good Austin. I've been a full-time content creator, editor, designer, artist, and producer for almost a year now. And during that year, I've had the pleasure of being a part of one of the best teams I've ever been on. And that's the Cool Table and the Syndicate Network. Within the best community in all the realms, Seal Nation. If you're watching this, you've probably heard of those names and may even think of the people who represent those groups as well. Or maybe you don't know them, or even me for that matter. But that's okay. To be brief, we're movie lovers, sports people, comic nerds, and artists too. Lately we've all been dreamers, keeping faith in a movement to finalize a vision left unfinished, and believing the purpose of it. I've been given the moniker of the Flash, and likewise, we've gone back in time, but just to review our heroes, to see what inspired us then, and to feel how they inspire us now. It's all taking me back to my roots, back to late Friday nights, and early Saturday mornings. Something was missing. What was I doing back then? Oh yeah. I was in the Speed Force. I was racing. I was with family. And just like my heroes, my family has been racing for generations. There's my grandfather, making a race car by himself in a driveway, in front of the same garage he would later wash our go-karts in every Saturday after races at our local dirt track. I didn't realize how good I had it back then, but I do now. So what was I missing? Well, I'm beyond excited to announce my next endeavor, which feels more like it's been waiting for me, and less like I'm learning something new. Iris. I won't smell the rubber of the fuel, or feel the heat and power from the engine, or feel the force of everything going around the track, but I'll hear in tune to the same frequency I've been used to all my life.
The legacy continues.
Let's keep our foot on the gas. Let's go racing.
You want to know what winning this race means to someone? Have a look.
That's a better legacy than James Gunn, man.
Bro.
I'm into that one. That's really well done, Austin. Nothing wacky there. I prefer that legacy to James Gunn's easily.
Bro, what the hell? Like, what the hell is going on around here, bro? What is the Syndicate Network on right now, Mikey? Bro, none of us had any idea that this was going on. Like, none of us knew.
Internet racing now? I saw your hashtag on the card. I'm like, what world am I in now?
Oh my, what's that, bro? Oh my God, bro. Yo, that was beautiful, bro.
It was beautiful. I loved it.
That was dope.
You know what's funny, Sky? It brought me back to forgotten memories of my childhood. I was a race car fan, so I grew up on Mario Andretti and Richard Petty, So it took me back to those years, good Austin. So thank you. Um, Watching Le Mans and Indy 500. I grew up on that stuff. People don't know this. Got a little teary eyed for a second there. Just brought me back.
That's crazy, bro. Man, yo, this is dope. I'm so proud of you guys, bro. This is dope, man. Look, we gonna talk. Look, that deserves a whole nother freezing cold takes tomorrow. We gonna get into that on freezing cold takes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Facts. All right, cool. All right,
That's very, very cool, Austin. That's awesome.
man. Look, see this day you keep getting Mikey. I told you this show was gonna be dope. Right before we saw it, I was like, "Bro, this show gonna be dope, bro."
Yeah,
right?
No idea what to expect there. I'm like, well, what am I watching here?
Right.
The race cars show up. I'm like, Daryl Waltrip. Look, I remember all those names.
Bro, this show about to be so dope. Let's talk about the KFCU McNuggets, bro. Right.
And so,
get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes up, yo. This is great. This is peak entertainment right now.
Man, that legacy alone is worth more than 50 likes. Okay, come on, keep
Facts.
Yeah, subscribe as well. Get to 1,000 subscriptions there. Man, to go from the high of that to the low of this, though, man. You know,
hey, I had to do it.
Right. You know,
because we're gonna talk about that on freezing cold takes tomorrow, right? 100%.
Like a car spinning out of control on the racetrack, right? You're cruising. You're gonna win you see the flag in front of you. All of a sudden, fucking
you pop a tire.
You pop a tire, right? Exactly. You know, it's like you get gunned down, right?
Yeah. Oh no! Right? Oh my god.
So after Marvel Studios blew up the internet, right, with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in his yellow outfit, and you had more shots that popped up, including Destruction, 20th Century Fox, which everybody was freaking out on. So obviously,
that trailer's gonna break the internet, bro.
It's gonna break the internet.
It's gonna break the internet, 100%.
100%. I was talking to a bunch of people. How is DC going to see? How are they going to compete with this? Because when Marvel Studios does something, DC has to respond.
Right. Oh, right? I know what we can do. We can finally promote this movie we got coming out in a few weeks.
There you go. And they released a new Blue Beetle trailer, which ripped off just like 5 or 6 different MCU films. I mean, in the first trailer, this trailer was bad. Sorry guys, I know there are people who desperately want to hold on to DC without Snyder. I'm sorry guys, it's just nothing much there without Snyder. And that cringe scene at the end with the grandma with that big weapon, like she went to James Cameron's house and stole it. I mean, it's bad.
We got grandma out there, y'all.
We have grandma. This question is what streets want. I feel sorry for that kid in Cobra Kai because he's really good. But let me ask you this question: what are you more looking forward to, the next season of Cobra Kai or this? And if you're more excited about Cobra Kai, this trailer is not working on you. In this movie, it is not working either. It's just bad, and what's there to look forward to as far as DC? Unless, like I said, this is why hashtag sells ESJL to Netflix, because you're not getting anything good from Gunn.
Yeah, that was the worst trailer I watched today, and I thought that the Wonka trailer was okay.
Yeah,
I did think it. Yeah, it was right. It was this looks cool. For everything that looked cool, there was something else where I was just
yeah,
right. And so there were some cool moments, but overall, I was pretty like, man, I really didn't like this Blue Beetle trailer. It was the worst out of the three that I saw easily, and you know, the bar was already so low for this film,
Yeah.
right? And we got Abuela out there, right? Like with the alien gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. Like, yo.
Yeah, that kind of want you to see it just like it's be tortured like we were.
Yeah. It looked like the Power Rangers, bro. Like, that's what it was.
Yeah. No,
Yo, and I think it was Austin who summed it up perfectly. He was like, this makes me feel like I'm too old to be a comic book movie fan.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Right? Like literally, that's the way that it kind of made it kind of made me feel like that too. Like, man, they really just saying, yo, the people that wanted more from these films and wanted some deeper meanings and some adult kind of themes going on and all that, right? Like they just said, damn all that. Right? Like we just say, we gonna go the total opposite. Just total mainstream. Which I don't know. I still think that that's a gamble, Mikey, because like the MCU never did that. Like they wanted their comic book fans on board.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And
they didn't say screw the base. We're just gonna go after the general audience, right? Like
they got both, which is which you have to get the essence of the character first. The actors will bring the general audience, and they did. But this, who are they trying to reach with this? I mean, if you're a Cobra Kai fan, this is really wussy.
I don't know. I'm not sure who the target demographic is, but it feels like it's not like I'm not really included in that demographic, Mikey.
No, to be fair, Sky, because Mikey, James Gunn. Okay, look. I know he's not responsible for this film, but he's giving it his seal of approval.
Facts.
Right? He's saying that Blue Beetle is going to be in the DCU. So even though he didn't work on it, this is his standard of quality, Sky, is this. This to him is good cinema. Yeah, sell. I'm not buying this. Sorry for the that kid. You'll get some better roles. This movie has flop written all over it. I can see this flopping. I'll be shocked if this makes any cash at all. I'll check this out here for as far as the McNuggets is concerned. There's another McNugget associated with this guy. Gonna make you cringe. According to I can't remember his name. I don't want to pronounce it anyway. The Cobra Kai kid. Sky, there are cameos in here. There are cameos in Blue Beetle. Okay, it can't be anybody from DCEU because those are taken out of, there's no more. So all I can think of, you know what's gonna happen. Hardcore's gonna come out. Hardcore's gonna come out, dude.
Bro.
and didn't he say Vigilante is going to be coming out before Peacemaker Season 2? I got a feeling we're going to see Vigilante in Blue Beetle.
Might be.
Probably Hardcore's going to show up.
Dude, this dude got Vigilante with a pink flamingo, bro.
Oh, because
right? Like, what are we like? Yo, man.
Vigilante is gonna be.
I didn't even watch that show, Mikey. But I see him with the pink flamingo, bro. Like, it's so disrespectful, man. It's so disrespectful, man.
And so many people were ranking on Greg Berlanti. Greg Berlanti did Vigilante justice. He was serious on Arrow. Adrian Chase was not cracking stupid dick jokes. He was a menacing figure. Hey, so we got
Bruh, Adrian Chase from Arrow, bruh. Wait, was it Arrow?
It was Arrow. Yeah, it was Arrow. Yeah.
Yeah. It was Arrow, right?
Yeah.
Man. And then we go from that to this, and then he's we're gonna get more vigilante cameos, right? Before Peacemaker season 2 confirmed. Like, okay, bro. So now we gotta look for the pink flamingo to pop up, right? All right, cool.
How sad is it when Berlanti did Wild Dog better than Gunn did Vigilante? That's pretty sad. Okay.
They had what was his name? Timo Cruz from Coach Carter. That's what I always remember him as. I always remember him as Timo Cruz from Coach Carter.
Yeah, that's right.
We're playing Wild Dog, yo.
Wild Dog, man.
Our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate, but it is that we are powerful beyond measure.
The pretty sad state of affairs when you have a cooler Wild Dog than Vigilante. Okay, you hit the bottom, dude. You hit the bottom. Okay.
Man, this is it's disrespectful. But Cavill's done, guys. Cavill's done, right? Cavill, nobody wanted to see that guy, right? But this Vigilante with the pink flamingo, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys can't wait to see him, right? And
I can wait a while, man.
So when I was reading today, there's cameos in Blue Beetle. Have you guys not learned your lesson already? And look, process of elimination. He's not going to use Affleck or any of those people, so it's got to be stuff from his his DCU that they're going to come back for his. There's no new actors, yeah. So
Peacemaker,
some Peacemaker, yeah. So Vigilante is going to be showing up in this thing. I'm sure a hardcore going to show up. And who's that? Econo, whatever. Oh God. Basically, Sky is going to use his film to promote Peacemaker. Is what he's trying to do.
Oh yeah, because couldn't do that with right. Yo, this is what man, Mikey. The fact that this dude is even like able to get this like off the ground, bro. Like, just think about this. His movie flopped, bro. Like it barely flopped. Right? Like it went off a diving board and barely flopped.
Yeah.
Right in front of everybody. Your show did YouTube numbers, bro.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get someone right back.
Your show did YouTube numbers. And then it's like you get to like finagle these characters into these movies now to try to help promote your TV show that really didn't even do all that much, bro. Like, come on, man. But we couldn't get a closure to our universe, but we couldn't get a couple more movies out of these actors and actresses when they had brought in big money and the projects that Zach was actually really tied to and working on was actually bringing dollars in. Like, man, get out of here, bro. This is the state of affairs as a DC fan is so atrocious, right? That like, as I keep saying, the best thing that they can do for us as DC fans, not even just a Zack, like this is bigger than just Zack now, y'all. Like, this is like a total assault on DC. Like, look at Vigilante right now. Like, if y'all ain't, that should be they got this man with a pink flamingo, bro. And they're like, yo, we're going to be bringing him into Blue Beetle, right? And to try to get this to the masses. Because, hey, we know they didn't, many people watch that show, even though they try to act like it was some huge hit, right? Like, oh my God, yo. State of affairs is atrocious at best. Like, yo, it's ridiculous. Y'all know hardcore gonna be there, right? And yes, the first 2 seasons of Arrow was fire, right? A little bit of wackiness. Apparently the only reason that the 3rd season ended up taking that turn was because they was tripping about them using the Suicide Squad. And so they had to kind of axe that whole angle that they were setting up for 2 seasons, right? Imagine if that would have played out. They was bringing in Harley Quinn, right? Deadshot. Who else, right? I mean, they were hinting at like main line Suicide Squad characters. And then that got axed in the middle of it. Man, this is... right? Necron said, got a question for Scott, and Mikey sent a super chat for a guaranteed answer. Hey, that's called the grift, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Seal is the grift champ. I'm Griff Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. I'm Ken Griffey Jr. There you go, right? Yeah. Griff Jr. 100%. But yeah, it's really a sad state of affairs right now, and I think that the best thing that they could do is sell this thing. Just send Havoc saying, yeah, Tara Strong was in Arrow. Like, yeah, what could have been? Yeah, they teased her like I think it was the season finale or something, right? Where they like showed the back of her head or something, and she was kind of talking. It was like, yo, I don't remember. It was something like that. But, it's like these things have just been happening as a DC fan this whole time. And it's like, every time that they've been in a state where they can like really compete, or even some would say dominate, right? Like just something gets wacky and all of a sudden they just get thrown off course. And then now we come right full circle here, right? Where full circle, right? Where you have, a case where they were about to bring Cavill back and do Man of Steel 2, and we were gonna get, Cavill versus Brainiac, Daniel Craig playing right? We can't get Daniel Craig versus Henry Cavill in Man of Steel 2, but we can get, Vigilante in Blue Beetle though, right? We can get Hardcourt in Blue Beetle, right? We can get George Clooney at the end of The Flash, right? This is crazy. Griff Jr. Sky, right? 34 likes. Man, look, y'all better finish the conquest, yo. Y'all already know. It's 50 likes per stream, right? Likes or loot. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. Likes or loot. We got El Necron said, and then CW did that. We got to make the shows more woke or whatever. Said ruin the DC stuff. Hey, we got the homie King JT talking about go to sleep. Nah, you go to sleep, bro. Old man. Right? This is crazy. He said, I'm telling you, Scott, Clooneyverse is the new Batman. Man, look, I don't know, Sin Havoc. I doubt George Clooney is really back, bro. Like, I highly doubt that he's back. Like, hey, and if it turns out to be true, then I'm gonna have to come on here and I'm gonna be like, yo, Sin Havoc was right. But I mean, part of me just I mean, part of me don't want to believe that he's back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a big part of me don't want to believe that he's back. But like, nah, I don't think. Man, if he brings back George Clooney, bro, like permanently, you know what I'm saying? Permanently, nah, that ain't the move, bro. That ain't the move at all. Would y'all be rocking out with that though? Let me know. Let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if y'all would be rocking out with George Clooney being the DCU Batman, right? Let me know because we was in a situation where a bunch of people didn't even know who he was. You know what I'm saying? He said Clooney for Batman or as Alfred. Right? Hey.
Well, James Gunn has now adamantly said that Clooney's not coming back. So,
all right, that's what I'm saying. So, I'm saying,
it could be worse.
Sin Havoc been on that. He keeps saying that Clooney's is the Batman. I'm like, bro, that better not be the case, bro.
No, that's not the case at all. He went out. Then again, Sky, he might change his mind, right? You know, I changed my mind.
Man, bro, look, that would be a bridge too far. I don't think he's doing that. That would be crazy. That would be, yo, yo, Zaslav would be like, yo, you see steam coming out of his ears, right? Say, all right, cool.
So let's talk about another McNugget here. Not worthy of a full segment of the McNugget. You know, when it's Marvel Studios, you do casting announcements, a big deal. This con, no. So let me get this straight. Superman Legacy is supposed to be about Superman, Sky. This thing, dude.
Bro, they said, Mikey, they said BVS was moving too fast, bro.
Yeah, no, hold my beer, right? Hold my beer. Okay. I mean, dude.
Who's all in it, Mikey? Dude. Let them know.
Basically, you know, James Gunn has heard all the rumors about Deadpool 3. You know what? I'm gonna top this with the first movie of a DCU. Okay. Oh my god. And this is, you want to talk overstuffed turkey, okay? Gunn is putting everything into this movie. Okay, let's do a list so far. That's fine. We don't. This hasn't no ending. Keep in mind, guys, that most of this are not rumors. It's from Gunn himself. Okay, so obviously Superman's in it, right? Lex Luthor is in it. Crypto, the super dog, is in it. The Authority is in this for some reason. I don't know what connection they've had with Superman. Maybe there's been a Superman versus Authority. Okay. He has now added 3 Justice League members to the cast. They've already been announced. He announced himself because you know what, Sky? He saw the Deadpool 3 pictures with Wolverine in his yellow outfit. You know, all of a sudden he was like, man, my penis feels small today, you know? And, you know, I gotta compete with this thing. So Gunn is overcompensating, okay? He is placed Mr. Terrific, Hot Girl, and Green Lantern in Superman Legacy. For Superman's first movie, you're gonna put all these characters in it. This guy is so insecure that apparently Superman by himself, Sky, is not enough to sell his film. Did Zack Snyder have Batman and Man of Steel? Did he have Cyborg in there? It was about Superman. right? This guy is trying to out BBS. Okay, I'm gonna put everybody in here. My first at bat when I hit for that grand slam. I'm gonna make sure all you guys see his film. If you don't like Superman, hey, Green Lantern's in here. So does James Gunn do? He cast Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, which I think is a good casting. He has Hot Girl and Mr. Terrific.
You know what? I think in all the hubbub, I actually missed the Hawk Girl casting.
You know, Hot Girl,
I totally forgot that he cast a Hawk Girl.
Yeah, he cast Hot Girl, and Nathan Fillion is Guy Gardner, of course. Of course, he would pick Guy Gardner. He picked the goofiest Green Lantern. Not gonna go for Hal Jordan. Like, you want something wacky, right? So Nathan Fillion's gonna go on there, probably smirking and everything, because James Gunn. Even if they have not learned their lesson from cameos, I mean, look, the cameo in Shazam 2, the Flash bombed. They're making the same mistakes the DCEU, with a different person, When I saw this guy, I'm like, I'm still not excited about your movie, James. You're gonna shove DCU down people's throats. Has he forgotten that Iron Man was just Iron Man? That's how the MCU started. Yeah, Nick Fury, the post credit, that's it.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad that I got a platform this time because, when Zack put Batman in the sequel, everybody, they lost their minds, They lost their minds, right? They was like, how you gonna do this? This is Russian. Batman needs a solo film. It doesn't matter if we've had 5 or 6 different interpretations already of the same story, like that we all know.
Yeah,
that didn't matter, right? That didn't matter, Mikey.
Yeah.
But now it's like, not only are we gonna do that, but we're gonna put a bunch of these characters in there, like a bunch.
And I have nothing against Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. I love him in Castle. Actually, I like Castle better than Firefly.
I like anything he does, bro. Honestly, I love him as an actor. He always comes and he shows up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that him as Guy Gardner is gonna be great.
Well, yeah, I saw him. I saw him a few times, but to overstuff this film with so many characters, even if they're just cameos, it just strikes a desperation here to me.
Bro, they said that we couldn't have the Flash cameos and Aquaman cameos in BVS, even though it was one little bitty scene, right, of some footage on the computer, right? And it's wild. It's wild, yo. It's wild, right? That we are in a state of that happening to Zack and him being like, oh my God, there's no way you can't rush this story. You got to do all these solo movies. And then us being told, okay, we're going to get this DC kind of version of the MCU, right? Which started off with solo movies, right? There was no, hey, there were Easter eggs to other stuff, right? But there was no cameos.
Yeah.
Right, there were little nods, right? But typically you either had to know about the comics and know about this stuff, or you had to have a key eye and be you might have seen somebody's name pop up or something, right?
Well, look at it this way. I mean, even if these characters are just cameos, you still have the Authority in there. And I don't think those guys are going to be cameos. Because he's building an Authority film. So
right?
Yeah.
This is wild, Joe. This is wild. But hey.
This guy
nuggets for everybody.
He can't wait. I think he's worried that he's not gonna be able to get a slate because Comcast's gonna buy up the studio or something, or Superman Legacy's gonna flop. So he's throwing everything right now against the wall and seeing what sticks. You know?
Hey man, I don't know. This is what is going to be coming in the future for, and hey, anybody that is looking forward to that, you guys can go right ahead and patronize it and feel good about it, and hopefully you guys like it. But as I said, I'm only watching these trailers. If the trailer don't grab me, I'm not checking it out. Didn't do that, so probably gonna pass on that one. But hey, we'll try again with Aquaman. Right? I like the first one. Love the first movie. Got it on 4K. Own it right there. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Zack didn't direct that movie either, guys. Right? So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? There's been
Well, we both love the Flash, and Zack didn't.
Right? Zack didn't direct that either.
Well.
Right? It's like, it's not that like Zack has to direct everything for it to be dope. Love Joker.
Yeah, me too.
How I feel it.
Great film.
Only on 4K right there.
Yeah.
Love it all. But look, any more McNuggets for the people, Mikey, before we move on to the next one?
I think it's enough McNuggets for tonight.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Let's tap in with the sponsors real quick, and then we'll get back to y'all.
Yes. Mighty Steppenwolf, who might have sat here by the side of the Great One, but undone by his self-pride.
Mikey.
Yeah.
This Ahsoka trailer, bro.
Oh my God.
This was the best trailer that I've seen today. It was fire right on a day where you had a huge
all the way, man.
This trailer was fire, yo. I was getting chills, yo, like 100%. So go ahead and let the people know how you was feeling about this trailer, Mikey. And I know you was waiting and ready to talk about it.
Okay. I'm not into cartoons much. I mean, I love the Justice League cartoons, and those are well done. I love the Batman animated series. Spider-Man's Amazing Friends, one of the best cartoons of all time. I did not see Rebels when it first came out, the cartoon. I saw it actually after The Mandalorian debuted. And I got curious about Rebels. And so, because I was such in a Star Wars mood after the first season of Mandalorian, I went back and, you know what, I'll give this Rebels a shot. I fell in love with that show, dude. I watched every episode from beginning to end. It got better and better as it went along. Had an awesome Darth Maul episode. Oh my God, it was so moving. There was so much great stuff. The characterization. I love Sabine Wren, became my favorite character. Chopper, the droid, just so sarcastic. Thrawn in there, and just amazing shit, right? And so I got the scoop. Again, it's in that. I think it was 2020 when I got the scoop. It was after Mandalorian. No, actually, no, before Mandalorian, when I got the scoop that Thrawn was coming in live action, and that was in that 4-month span where I had that scooping spree with Snyder Cut, Tobey Maguire, and Garfield, and Spider-Man 3, Hugh Jackman, and Deadpool 3. So on and so.
Scooper Supreme, right? And look, and he's still getting confirmed to this day, right? From that little spree, crazy.
And then
wow.
So I was given the scoop that Thrawn was coming in live action, and I also scooped Sky that they were going to do a live action Rebels. And here we are. Ahsoka is Rebels season 5. Filoni said so himself. This is Rebels season. It's live action, It looks fucking amazing. That trailer was the shit, man. Um, Not only is the best trailer today, it's the best Star Wars trailer for any Disney Plus show. It was just an amazing trailer.
Yeah, that shit was pretty dope, yo.
Dude, Ray
This was
Stevenson,
incredible.
man. Ray
Yeah,
Stevenson,
oh
man.
man.
Man, I was just like, dude, this guy is gone.
We are no Jedi. Right? Oh my god.
Man, dude. Sabine Wren looks awesome. I mean, if you're a Rebels fan, this trailer would have shooken you up because this is how you do a show, man. And it's wacky shit, right? I'm so into this. I just want to rave about this trailer. If you guys haven't seen it, guys, go and watch Rebels before you watch the show. That's the only man. Are people really gonna get this without seeing Rebels? Because if you see Rebels, you'll see all these characters in there. You'll get to know them pretty well. Like 5 or 4 seasons of Rebels to watch. Because if you watch this show, Ezra Bridger is already missing.
Yeah, right. Oh man, yo, you know Ezra's gonna pop up.
Oh, he is gonna pop up. He is.
Right? You already know. Man.
But man, that trailer was lit, dude. Just like wow. So just like Marvel, I think Star Wars Reloading. And I mentioned it before. Look, Kathleen Kennedy's she's gone after her contract's over with next year. She's not really in charge right now. What I'm told is that she's just in charge in name only type of thing. She's just there.
Yeah.
But she really has no power right now, is what I was told. But she's not fired yet. They're just waiting for her contract to run out, and she can say she's retiring. Is how they're gonna play it. But if this is like a sense of where we're going from here, Star Wars is in really good shape. And how can you hate this trailer, man, if you're a Star Wars fan? This thing is badass. I mean, this thing is so badass. I can see Sky adding this to the intro for Night Shift, man. That's how badass.
Right, man. Nah, that trailer was incredible, bro. Like that. You're absolutely right. I think that is one of the best, if not the best, trailer for any of the Disney Plus shows that
it is.
Star Wars has put out.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit, this looks awesome. And I just really felt sad when Ray Stevenson saw because he was so awesome in that trailer, dude.
Man, yeah, that hit kind of hard. That hit kind of hard because he does look like he put forth an amazing performance, and it's really sad that this is gonna be like one of the last times that we get to see him perform.
It's a real tragedy. It was great as a Punisher as well. It's just but what a great way of sending him off though with a show like this, which looks incredible. So I just want to offer my praise for Ahsoka. All hail! This is awesome.
Oh yeah, hey, and I'm glad that we put this segment in there because I thought that trailer looked awesome. Like it was really dope. So shouts out to them for really getting a W with this trailer.
And for those of you wondering why Skywalker has no Star Wars coverage, well, there you go. Skywalker has Star Wars coverage.
Right? Hey, that's true. And be on the lookout for that too, because we got some. I might be doing some more Star Wars coverage on some other platforms. You never know.
Yeah.
Right, but let's tap in with the sponsors real quick, and then we will be right back.
You betrayed him. Your own family.
Man, Mikey, now, when we talking about DC stuff that we're looking forward to,
yeah.
Constantine 2 is like pretty high up on that list for me, Mikey. So you know what I'm saying? Like when we talking about this project here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already like on pins and needles. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm chopping at the bit for any kind of information about this movie, Mikey. So what do we got in terms of Constantine 2?
You guys are looking for good DC news, and as I told you before, the good DC news is not going to come from DC Studios. It's going to come from Elseworlds. Sure enough, here we are. Constantine 2 is still a go. And guys, it's not a rumor, not a gossip, not a scoop. The writer himself, I think Akiva Goldsmith, has publicly said that the only reason why his pen has stopped right now is because of the strike.
Because of the strike, yeah.
Yeah, and he's still he's still going to work on the script for Constantine 2. It's still moving along with Keanu Reeves. And it's the first update we've gotten on the movie Sky since DeLuca, ran interference a couple of months ago, and Warner Bros. Discovery, not James Gunn, Warner Bros. Pictures Group, I should say, said that Constantine 2 is still moving along. It's still going. We're going to see Keanu Reeves back as John Constantine. This does not take place in DCU, thank God. You're not going to see Hardcore and Kano and Vigilante in here. It's going to take its place in its own little universe here.
Yeah. Hey, I liked that first movie. It's dope. And knowing that we got the people back that was behind the first movie is actually very important. And it's a very key for me, Mikey.
Oh, so, yeah. I am really excited about this film. I saw Constantine in the theater. I'm a big John Constantine fan. And, Keanu's more popular now than he was back then. Because that came after the Matrix sequel.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But now post-John Wick Keanu.
Right? Yeah. This is like, Keanu Reeves probably never been as hot as he is right now.
Yeah.
Right? Because even after the Matrix, right, he still had what came after that? Was A Scanner Darkly like after that? It was, right?
I think it was, and The Day the Earth is Still a remake. Didn't that come out around that time? Yeah, like the Keanu is more popular now than ever, and man, I am really, really looking forward to seeing this. And guys, it's under DeLuca, it's not under James Gunn, which excites me even more. Let's not forget, though, what Gunn did ruin about this is that originally DeLuca wanted as part of the DCEU, which you would have seen Keanu meeting those Justice League members.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
You know what?
That's what we really wanted, Joe.
Yeah.
Could have got Keanu meeting up with Batfleck.
Yeah. Just like in the comics, you read the Alan Moore Swamp Thing where Swamp Thing got revenge on Batman. It was just you guys gotta read it. It's awesome.
Hey, I think that this new film, I think that with the resurgence of Keanu Reeves, right, and with how big he is now in terms of his popularity, right, but I think that the box office potential, right, because the first one is like a cult classic, right, but it didn't bring in like a whole bunch of money, which is why we never saw the sequel, right? So
yeah.
With that being said, this movie now, I think that since the first one has become like X amount more times popular in the days since it's been released, now this film can have some true, like it probably can have some legs and make a bunch of money, Mikey.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, look, Constantine is not Zack Snyder, but here we are praising it. You see what I mean? I mean, it's not about Zack Snyder. Everybody thinks, oh, you guys don't know. We're not all about Zack Snyder. James Gunn has done shit for DC right now that I believe in. No, I love his work for Marvel Studios, though. I enjoyed.
Yeah, man, dude, I like it, bro. I will say this.
Yeah.
I loved the first Guardians movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
one
like,
of my all-time favorite films. It's a great movie.
thanks.
Yeah, Volume 2, the step down, is still good. I like the holiday special. I have not seen Volume 3 yet. You know how much I hate the Suicide Squad. I hate that movie. Like, no, not just dislike. I hate that film. And because I'm a big Suicide Squad fan, I don't mean the film that came out. I mean the comic book. John Ostrander is a friend of mine. I read just about every single John Ostrander Suicide Squad. That's not Gun Suicide Squad. It was not wacky like that. You know who was the biggest character in the comic book Suicide Squad was Captain Boomerang. Captain Boomerang. Yeah. What happened to him in the Suicide Squad? You see what I'm saying? So how is that in any way honoring Ostrander's work?
Yeah, and not only just that. Like I said, there were several scenes in that movie. You know, that just really, and I keep bringing this up. That scene in the jungle with Peacemaker and Bloodsport going through, wiping out everybody in like trying to be an escalating, funnier fashion.
Yeah.
And then like at the end of that, she's like, "Oh, you just killed all my friends and family." And then they like teamed up with her like right after that. And I was just like,
what the hell?
Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, like, you know, there is suspension of disbelief, right? But come on, yo. Like there are certain things that, you know, are just gonna take me out of a film, right? You know, that part being one of them. Another part was the whole Harley Quinn and President side mission.
That was just terrible. That was terrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. You know, the Starro at the end of the movie. You know, a bunch of the jokes. You know, I can just go on all day, right? And that's pretty much why. You know, I wasn't looking forward to Peacemaker. I really didn't enjoy his character in that movie either. And I was like, whole show about the dude. I don't think I'm gonna sign up for that.
Peacemaker ruined two characters I'm really quite fond of, Vigilante and Judo Master. You know, people think, oh, he's too obscure. No one cares about you. No, I love Judo Master. Okay, I read those comics. And Vigilante was a big hate right there. I mean, if you guys
the
read
Pink Flamingo, bro, like,
oh, dude, no. You know, and so, you know, Secret Invasion is on tonight, and I keep bringing this up because the tone of Secret.
I'm gonna watch that right after we done, Mike.
Exactly, same here. That's what Suicide Squad should have been. Should have had that tension, that seriousness, that political intrigue that the comic book Suicide Squad did have. And even had an alien, you know, in Secret Invasion, but man, they just ruined it. But anyway, I'm excited about Constantine 2, even regardless of the fact, you know, we're not going to see other, you know, characters in there. I'm all for this. And look, I brought this up to you guys before a long time ago. I said after James Gunn, you know, brought out his horrible slate, that Elseworlds is the future of DC. If you want quality DC, for sure, Elseworlds, because Joker 2, Constantine 2.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, look, the real pictures, not the AI ones that got put out, right? That you know what I'm saying? There's the real pictures from Joker 2. That looks super dope.
Looks awesome, you know?
And look, see, and this goes to show something about like track record, right?
Yeah.
Now I know that Todd Phillips is not directing this second movie, but that first movie was so good that when I heard that the second one was going to be a musical, of course I was like, wait a minute, what the hell?
Yeah.
Right. But then I was like, yo, the first movie was so great that I'll give you carte blanche to go ahead and, you know, experiment without, you know, with me giving you the benefit of the doubt, right? But that has to be earned, through good works, especially on this side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Todd Phillips couldn't have taken right, because look, I was iffy on it, right? Because of the fact that hey, this dude directed a Hangover movie. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that trust had to be earned through seeing Joker, right?
Yeah, I love Joker. It's a very powerful film. And I'm pretty sure Sky, even though he's not directing this one, I'm sure he's gonna be supervising it the whole film. Like, okay,
Oh yeah.
the quality control has to be there, right?
Oh yeah. Right, because plus this is Joaquin's first sequel.
Yeah.
Ever. Right? So there is a lot of pressure onto that too, and I don't think that he would have signed up for something that would have put a stain or a mark on the first movie.
Yeah. And Lady Gaga's gonna have quality control too. All these actors are gonna be propping up this film, so I'm excited about it.
Right? Hey, can't wait, yo.
Yeah.
Constantine 2. I'm hoping, look, they got to pay these writers. You know what I'm saying? So they need to get them back working, because these projects got to, I need him to start writing Constantine 2. So they got to work this out. You know what I'm saying? Pay these writers, get them back to work. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold on. Where we at with the likes? Because if y'all ain't finished,
are we at 50 yet? Come on.
Then I'm not doing that last drop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the rules are. We got to be at 50 to get that last drop, right? We have 44, almost there, right? Luckily, I think we got one more topic before the main topic, right?
Yeah.
So, Daredevil Born Again, Mikey. Oh my God.
Again, there's a lot of people trying to bring this show down before it even airs. And a lot of it's anti-Disney crowds again. I don't know how many times I keep saying this, guy. I was the first person who said it's going to be R-rated. Okay. All of a sudden, other scoopers, oh yeah, it gets R-rated. Well, I've been saying that the whole time. Take it from the guy who scooped that Charlie Cox was coming back in September 2019, and D'Onofrio, who said, I wouldn't trust it.
Wouldn't trust it. We ain't forgot about that either, Vincent, right?
You should have gone after me, Vincent,
It's all love, bro, but you really went at Mikey, and you know you was capping, bro. You know you was capping. Like, come on.
Wait, he got it bad, though, when he was announced, though. He got it bad. Because a lot of my fans went after him. Remember this one? Remember this? I took a screenshot of his tweet.
Right. Wouldn't trust it. I always read it in his voice, right? Because he just got that.
I heard the voice. So
yeah, 100%.
So anyway, there's this stuntman from their Netflix Daredevil is Charlie Cox's stuntman. He's been saying all this crap about it's not the same show, it's Disney file. I don't even want to quote him, basically he's trying to make it look like it's gonna be crap, that's toned down, and people are buying this stuff. But if you look carefully, this guy was not hired back. You're gonna trust a guy who is not hired back?
Oh wait, so that's why he said that.
Yeah,
it ain't the same show because he ain't on it. I'm just He's like, yo, it ain't the same, y'all.
So I guess so I guess he's not bitter then. I mean, why would you give this guy any ounce of credibility? Right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he's not hired back. Because people are asking, this guy gonna get fired? he was never hired. I sound like James Gunn
Oh
now.
my God.
Well, he was never hired. You know.
I didn't fire Cavill. I just never hired him. You know,
Even though Man of Steel was okay in development.
with Daniel Craig
Yeah. This
as
guy,
Brainiac.
yeah, exactly. Oh
Oh my
man, dude.
God! Come on, bro.
So I woke up one morning last week, Sky, and people were messaging me. Goes, Mike, Aaron Daredevil's gonna suck. I'm like, oh, this guy's saying it. And he works for them. I'm like, why would someone who works for them would be like just attacking his own show?
I did think that was a little weird because I was like, man, like you just left set and you was like, hey man, this show ain't the same, y'all.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's kind of weird, you know.
And he goes, well, I've been hearing from Marvel. Like, why would Marvel talk to you? You weren't hired back.
Wait a minute, Kevin Feige called you and said, hey, bro, it ain't the same, bro.
It ain't the same. Come on, you know. And what is Marvel Studios has their own. This guy was working for Netflix, okay, because that's a Netflix show. Marvel Studios has their own. Daredevil is not Marvel Studios
and all that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That makes sense, bro. That makes a lot of sense that they would have their own stunt team and stunt coordinators and all that stuff. So.
The ones that they've been working with on all these projects from Marvel Studios. And this guy was just like, he went. Once I saw the first report, I'm like, oh my God, people are going to weaponize this. They're gonna think, well, because basically when you hear this guy talk, you're thinking, oh my God, it'll be like She-Hulk. All of a sudden he's twerking and stuff.
Y'all know, as soon as we think about Daredevil, we think about him twerking because of that She-Hulk show, yo.
Exactly.
So it's like, is Daredevil gonna be twerking? That's the question of the day, Mikey.
So even though Vincent D'Onofrio was talking about how violent this show is gonna be, everybody's okay. John Bernthal said, "I'm not gonna come back if they tone down the Punisher." He said this for a fact. I'm not coming back. I don't care how much they offer me. You don't trust John Bernthal. You're gonna trust like a stuntman that was not hired back instead of John Bernthal. Okay, and so man, for days I was getting messages after messages. This guy is like, I said, this guy is a disgruntled stuntman. He lost income. Sorry. I'm sure he'll get other work. And he said, well, Charlie Cox was asking for me and they ignored it. Well, of course they can ignore it. They're gonna fire their staff to hire you that they, I mean, think about that. Think about the ethics behind that. Well, we're gonna fire you because we're gonna hire this guy that never worked for us. I mean, come on, And why would Marvel tell him what the show's gonna be like?
That's when I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy that he said, I heard from Marvel, like, bro, Kevin Feige called you, bro. Like,
yeah. Well, let me tell you about the show that we're not hiring you for. Huh?
Let me tell you the direction that you're gonna go. I mean that we're gonna go, even though you're probably not signed under like NDA or anything right now, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what we're planning.
Yeah, this guy has no NDA. They're telling him what. Yeah.
So you can go tell the world, which is exactly what he did.
In episode 5, Daredevil goes on TikTok and he starts twerking. Come on, man.
Oh, man, that's funny.
So this show is named after Born Again. Frank Miller's one of the darkest Daredevil story arcs. I don't think they're going to adapt it because they already kind of adapted it in Netflix. But come on.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, John Bernthal would not have come back if they tarnished his character. They toned him down. He wouldn't do it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think that anybody would have been necessarily, involved with this stuff, yo. Because they know how the fans feel about that Netflix show, Mikey. Everybody loves how graphic that it was, and how it was like an adult themed show, pretty much with mature tones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I didn't really see a purpose in them doing this and like bringing all of these characters back if they were gonna turn around and kind of nerf them.
There you go. What's the point?
Much sense, right?
What's the point?
It should be about just bringing those fans into the fold over here, which is what it's seeming like they're going to try to do.
And yet, the people who are already attacking this without seeing it, have they even seen Secret Invasion? Which is a pretty violent show, very serious, very dark. Whoa, they're gonna make him twerk. Have you seen Secret Invasion lately?
Right.
Deadpool 3 is hard R. I mean, they're already talking about that already.
Also, why would they be making Deadpool 3 R if they're not gonna make Punisher and stuff mature? That doesn't make much sense either.
Have you guys even seen Werewolf by Night as well? See, there's so much false information out there.
Yes, good point, Mikey.
I can't remember who the showrunner for Daredevil Born Again is, but I don't think it's a person that's known for wackiness. And to me, it's all about track record, like as well. It's like, what did you do before? I've seen Gunn's work for DC, and it's just terrible. That's why I don't trust him.
Yeah, I mean, look, right? It is the reason why. I mean, it shouldn't be like that hard to understand, right? Because it's like if you are putting out projects that resonate with people in the same vein, right? Like people resonated with Zack stuff, people resonated with Christopher Nolan stuff, right? With their work with DC, right? And it was able to bring dollars in and put butts in seats, right? So when you look at, what's happened conversely with James Gunn, it seems like, even though it didn't resonate with that many people, it seems like they're trying to like force this onto the masses. Right. And it's like, hey, we're gonna, like I said, I know that we're just, that's something else. Anyway, look, Marvel has built up a track record based upon projects released prior and their ability to maintain this audience and maintain the hype level throughout what the MCU started in 2008.
Yeah. And it's made $33 billion, I think. $30 billion. That dude, there's no franchise can come close to that.
Yeah, man. Right. And so that's why they get a pass on a lot of this stuff, Mikey, because they're on side missions right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're already won this race a few times over.
Now, about She-Hulk. If you read the She-Hulk comic book, the John Byrne run, the Dan Slott run, the comic book is goofy, it's funny, it's hilarious. It's exactly the comic book. The show that you saw is a comic book. Now, regarding Daredevil's portrayal in there, Daredevil is not always dark. If you read the original Daredevil comics, he had a yellow and red costume. That's his OG costume he had on. He had a sense of humor. He got dark, really dark when Frank Miller came aboard. Started 1980. When I was a kid, I grew up on Frank Miller's Daredevil. But Daredevil, he wasn't wacky, but he wasn't, super dark and serious when he first came out. He had a yellow and red costume.
He wasn't wacky though.
So people are freaking out when he was on She-Hulk. I'm like, that's
his costume, bro.
The Netflix Daredevil would not have fit onto that show. It's a goofy show. But anyway, Daredevil Born Again is gonna be serious, guys. Ignore this stunt man, dude. He's mad. Why would you trust an ex-employee, or not even an ex-employee, but some guy who couldn't get a job? You gonna trust him?
Hey, it ain't the same, y'all, because I ain't there. I'm trying to say.
that that's like that's like trusting, somebody that was competing with Sky. Let's say one of the Restore the Snyderverse people, you know, and trusting him to give his opinion of Sky. We don't think there's a personal beef here.
Right. Yeah. Hey, we be trying to tell them, but hey, we just gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust-
Yeah, perfectly said. I wouldn't trust him.
But yeah. So with that being said, we at 45 likes, Mikey. They
Yeah.
still teetering on the edge of finishing the conquest. You know what I'm saying? We got 64 people in here right now, which means literally we could finish the conquest right now. Right? We literally could finish the conquest right now. You know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all go ahead and do that so I can get y'all this drop? Because we ain't finished the conquest live in a minute, y'all. Right?
Are there people like hate watching right now? I think there are people who hate watching right now. That's why you're not
I don't
pushing
know.
like.
They said 47 likes, right? Hey, 3 more, and then we'll drop this. We'll drop this drop from the sponsors, and then we will get to the end of the last topic, right? 50 likes now. Hey, that's what's up.
There you go.
That's what's up. All right, cool. Right. Wait, no. Did we hit it, or are y'all just saying 50 likes now? I don't know. Let me check, man, because y'all be wilding with the likes, man. 49. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll come back with the last topic. Right. Oops. Here we go.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
Now, Mikey, this is the people here for, bro. This is what the people here for, bro. Right?
Yeah. Let's give it to him. Okay.
I was gonna say, because I was a little taken aback by the headline, Mikey, myself, right? Yeah. And I was like, oh man, here we go. But Mikey, what do we got for the people regarding Zack Snyder and possibly the MCU?
Yeah, I was a little taken aback by the headline as well. Wait. Okay. This is a Night Shift exclusive. Well, not Lingy costume because I know it's going to get misinterpreted. Okay. So I want to explain this as clear as I can, Sky. Okay. Because it's happened before with Ghost Rider.
Exclusive.
About a couple of years ago, okay, I said that Marvel Studios they were planning Ghost Rider, right? And they looked at Zack Snyder as a potential director for Ghost Rider. Okay. Guess what? Got completely misinterpreted. A YouTuber was interviewing Zack Snyder. Nice guy. Nothing against this guy at all. But he misinterpreted it and thought that Zack had signed on for Ghost Rider. Okay. I never said that Zack had signed on for Ghost Rider. I said that Marvel Studios was looking at him as a potential director for Ghost Rider, which makes sense. If you're doing a horror film, a dark superhero film, you're going to look at dark superhero directors, right? And I made it known, Sky, that they have not spoken to him. I said it's very clear. They have not spoken to Zack. No negotiations.
I remember the video, Mikey. Yep. I literally remember you saying that.
Yep. And so the interviewer asked Zack, so have you heard from Marvel Studios yet? And Zack knew nothing about it, right? But the thing is, Sky, they were still trying to beta me that they forgot the big story there. Zach said no, but that would be cool. So, like, the big story there was not that if Zach had heard from Marvel Studios. The big story is Zach would be into it. You know? So, I just don't want to repeat that same thing again. But let's just say it's well-known fact that Zack Snyder loves the MCU. Okay? And what I am told, Sky, is that after Rebel Moon comes out, he's gonna get offers, man. He's gonna get offers from other studios when they see that film. You know, free of all the drama of DC, you see Zack Snyder, his vision pure, unfiltered on Netflix. And they're gonna see that movie's gonna blow up. Okay, it is gonna explode, and I think Zack Snyder will be on top after that film comes out. Now, where does this lead to? You and I have been talking about this for a while now. That Marvel Studios is going into a darker direction. At least one sign. We're seeing it now. Even the Secret Invasion is pretty dark.
He was cutting fingers off Mikey out.
Yeah. And then they added that parental lock on Disney Plus for a reason, dude. They're just not gonna show old Netflix shows on there. I mean, Deadpool 3 is gonna be R-rated. They're gonna do an R-rated Marvel line of films as well. Midnight Suns, right? Blade's gonna be R-rated. Is that a bum? Anyway, so
Blade better be Mikey, because like when they was first kind of saying like, "Yo, Blade might not," it's like might be PG-13. I was like, bro,
yeah,
this shit better not be rated PG-13. Like, you know, and because like the first one was rated R, and Mikey, you cannot have the scene in the club with them dancing in all the blood if that movie's not rated R.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't understand just how much that scene set the tone for that Blade movie. That's like one of the greatest opening scenes, like in probably any movie ever.
Oh, totally. I agree with you there. Yeah. Because
it totally just sets up the whole movie. Like right then and there, like, oh my God, you got Blade in a club full of vampires and it's raining blood.
I remember being in a theater and seeing that, like, that's how you open the film. You know?
Yeah.
And completely underrated too, as well. You know, and you know, Marvel Studios has a reputation for let's check this out for a second here. Creative interference with the director. You know what studio has been creatively interfering? It was not Marvel Studios, my friends. Who butchered Batman vs Superman? Who butchered Justice League? Right? And you're saying that Marvel Studios is creatively interfering with directors? Really? Who chopped up the Flash and took out the cameos? Who took out Cavill? Did Kevin Feige enter the studio and I'm gonna take out? I mean, who took out Ben Affleck and Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom? And then you have, you know, Andy Muschietti saying that The Flash is actually a 4-hour film, huh? Who's chopping his movies up, right? But no, Marvel Studios, you know, Feige likes to interfere and all. He likes to make films better. Is what he's trying to do. Neil Sevens, Love and Thunder. That's too much freedom, dude. That dude, Taika got too much freedom for that one. Chloe Zhao got all the freedom in the role for Eternals. And it kind of...
Hey, y'all cooking right now, yo. 100%. You know what? You know what's crazy, Mikey? I've never even thought about that like this, yo. I've never even kind of thought about this angle. Like, you know, we talk about, you know, the MCU kind of lording over everything, but you know, I mean, who has shown more interference? That's crazy.
There has never been a film more filmmaker more butchered than Zack Snyder? I can't think of one. You think the Marvel directors were? You think the Russo brothers complained about Feige?
And like, what's wild is BVS. You might have been able to just like still say that. All right, they messed with it, but there's been other directors that they've messed with too. But the Justice League thing that just took it to a whole other level, and his name is still on it, and so that's where it really becomes like kind of overboard, right?
It was. That film was just it was horrendous. But anyway, so in that interview, the big story was that Zack Snyder is open to working with Marvel Studios. He says that'd be cool. I mean, he was really all for it, you know. We're in this world now, Skywalker. For some people, don't believe what Zack Snyder says anymore. They're gonna believe what a beta says about Zack Snyder. Well, he didn't really want to sign that poster from Skywalker, you know. Jedi mind control, you know, Sky the Jedi, you know.
We cornered him.
He cornered him, you know, whatever, you know. Like, you know, like what the fuck, man, you know? Like Zack Snyder can't think for himself anymore. So Zack Snyder said it'd be cool to work, you know, to do Ghost Rider. That's a cool idea. And so let's get back to this. So you're talking about how Marvel Studios is going on a little different side missions here, right? You're a side mission for you, Sky. They're looking at horror projects or darker superhero projects to adapt. Like Marvel Zombies, they're going to do a Marvel Zombies R-rated cartoon, guys, based on facts. And the parental lock there is for a reason. And one of the projects they talk just discussion, it's not development. Hello, people. I know what a show in development is. I'm in the show that's being developed right now, so I know what that means. Development is hard. It's not easy. We're in pre-production right now for Dreamwalker. It's been going on for months now. It takes time. People don't know what development is, so I gotta make it clear. What I'm about to say to you is not in development. It was just being discussed. But you're all gonna misquote me anyway, just to fuck with me.
Right.
Just go back.
You know how that goes, Mikey.
You know how it goes. You said that Zack Snyder can. You know, no, I didn't say that. Go to this video. This video is a proof of what this is. But I'm not gonna put this in Geekosity because you know you're gonna chop it up and you know. Like, they're gonna AI the hell out of it. So.
Hey, AI is scary right now, Mikey. Right? It's not
man. So I will say this: they discussed. If you're a Marvel Comics fan, you should know this book. If you're especially a hardcore fan, 1995, Warren Ellis, British writer, had a mini series called Ruins. It's 2 issues. It was brilliant. It is the darkest what if ever written. It's not a what if, but if there was one, this would be a what if. In this 2, I'm not sure if Socks, if you ever read Ruins, you should read Ruins. It's brilliant. So Ruins by a dystopian Marvel universe where Galactus is dead. Kid you not, Dark Phoenix becomes a hooker. I'm not joking. If you heard my intro, Dark Phoenix is a hooker.
So that's where this was coming from.
Yeah,
okay.
Jean Grey is doing tricks. Okay, no shit. Captain America becomes a cannibal and teaches Nick Fury how to eat human flesh. That's just getting started. Okay, this book is super dark. Okay, Soccer Ruins. Okay, Ruins is brilliant. They are talking about adapting Ruins. And what I heard as an animated film, as part of the What If series, and they were like making a list of what the potential directors of this could be, and Zack's name was brought up. Okay, this is a deconstructionist, dark superhero Elseworlds What If story, and of course they bring up Zack Snyder. Imagine Zack Snyder.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I think honestly, Mikey,
Yeah.
I think him working with the MCU at this point, it almost feels like it's gonna happen one day, and it's like inevitable.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
is.
like I feel like hopefully after we're done with all this Cell stuff and he is done with his DC stuff, I think that he's gonna go over there.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, he's professed admiration for them. And I'm not saying he's gonna do this, guys. They have not spoken to him. I'm not even sure it's gonna go forward. I'm not even sure if it'll be animated, what the final decision is gonna be. I think Ruins is gonna get made, though. I really do in my heart. The fact that they even brought it up, it's gonna be expensive to do his live action, but you never know. You just don't know. But I think it's important for me to bring this out there. They did discuss Ruins, and it was brought up that Zack Snyder would be the perfect filmmaker for this, to bring this to life in some way.
That's wild, man. I had never heard of Ruins, Mikey, but now that you brought the opening bomb full circle, right? It's only right, because he was like, Galactus is dead, and I was like, what is this dude talking about? Like,
God. I think the Hulk has cancer. I mean, it was everything in that book. It was beautifully written too, and it's so underrated. Warren Ellis became famous after Ruins, so it's very early in his career. 95 is when it came out. If you guys have read the book Marvels by Kurt Busiek, this is the opposite of Marvels. It's the Ruins, which is everything goes to hell.
Okay.
And Sky, I highly recommend you read this. 2 issues. I think it was released in one trade. Paperback. Sox read it. He calls it Twisted. So, Ruins by Warren Ellis. It's gonna convert you into a Marvel fan, dude. It's so dark. It's depressing as fuck, man.
It sounds depressing, bro. You over here talking about Jean Grey's courage.
Yeah, she's a hooker. I mean, the book opens up with the Quinjet exploding, and the Avengers are dead. Very first page, they die. Okay.
Bro, that's why. Nah, I do got to check this out, because they're one. As to my knowledge, there's never been something that sounds like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I've ever heard of any of these characters being in some of these kind of scenarios, Mikey.
Yeah.
I was just kind of keeping it at that.
Well, I remember when this came out, and I had no idea that Marvel Comics would even allow their characters to be portrayed this way. And I was like, it was really shocking. Leon is called Ruins, Ruins. And if you're a Warren Ellis fan, you need this too. You seriously need this book. Now, keep an eye out on the back issue prices of this book, because a lot of insiders, they know shit. And they I know they kind of control the market sometimes. Like all of a sudden, this book out of nowhere starts going up in value, is because insiders are buying it. And if this starts to go up in price, you know something's burning, man. because Ruins was like $1 book. It wasn't worth anything. But all of a sudden it starts catching up, like people are talking behind the scenes. Maybe they're watching us. Well, Mikey Sutton said they're talking about it. Let's buy a copy,
Right?
But so anyway, Zack Snyder, I still think I'll agree with you, Scott. I think eventually he will end up at Marvel somehow.
Yeah, I think it's only because he's kind of made little statements like multiple times, like, "Oh, that would be cool," or he likes what or that he respects what they do, and he's like, "Yo, like they're good at what they do," and he's said that multiple times.
Yeah.
He was just saying, "Yo, us at DC, we need to be doing something different
Yeah.
and not trying to copy what they
Exactly.
do,
Yep.
which is literally what they're doing right now.
And Foggy loves Zack Snyder as well. It's mutual. I know you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
don't want to. You guys don't want to hear this sometimes, but you know,
He said, yo, but it's the truth, right?
you know. But Leon, I can't recommend it enough because if you love Warren Ellis, you're gonna love this because when this book came out, I knew nothing about Warren Ellis. This is just I didn't have internet back then, and so internet was still new. So when Warren Ellis, he wrote Thor. I think Thor before this, he had a 3-issue run of Thor was really really good. I thought it was Alan Moore in disguise. I really did like this guy because he writes like Alan Moore back then. He wrote like Watchmen era Alan Moore. Wait a minute, $48 at eBay? What the hell? How is that possible? That's crazy.
Hey, see? It's
That book
already
is-
happening. Nah, I'm just
Hold on, right?
Yep. Yo, he said plus shipping. All right. Oh man. Yeah. I think that after this sale thing happens and Zach finishes his DC stuff, I think that there's gonna be a time where he goes on over to the other side, Joe, and does something that can, hey, they got the multiverse thing going, right? I'm pretty sure that, they could find him a little pocket to work in. And honestly, at this point, I want Zach working wherever he feels welcome and, that he can tell a story, right? And not be, too hampered down by, studio heads and things of that sort. Right. Said Ruins #1 is $50 to $70 now.
Oh, are they watching the show and hiking the price up now?
Hey, right?
That's weird, Iron Will, because Ruin should have only cost $1 or $2. I mean, it was in the dollar bin for the longest time. So people must be speculating on this, or maybe my insiders have spoken to other people, and maybe there's fire.
You never know. Right. But with that being said, Mikey, I think that we didn't cooked tonight. Well done. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything else that you got for the people before we get on out of here, sir?
That's all for tonight. So we're off tomorrow. We're back on Thursday because tomorrow I have Zod and my Burnett hosting.
And I'm on freezing cold takes, right? So night shift is off tomorrow, peeps. We'll be back on Thursday. But go ahead, Mikey.
Yeah, so thank you guys for all your support. Go read Ruins. Lawlessness, okay. It's darker than Watchmen. Okay, and you thought Watchmen was dark, it's darker. It's very much it's very deconstructionist. I bet you Zack Snyder has this in his collection. He's got to. But like I said, when it first came, I thought Alan Moore wrote this because it had that kind of poetic writing. The way he wrote the destruction of the Quinjet. That's a great opening line. I can't remember what it was. It was brilliant. Yeah, Jean Grey is a hooker, man. I mean, and there's some other dark stories in there, but it's bleak. I remember a friend of mine. It was just too dark for him. He couldn't handle it, So, dude, if this is even an animated film, oh my god, holy shit! But
So we can go animate. They can animate that, Mikey.
Yeah. So if you guys can't afford the original, go get the trade. You guys will love it. We like dark stuff. And imagine Zack Snyder.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 5:00 Pandora's Box tomorrow. With Retro Nerd Girl and Necron. We're doing drive-in movies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but at 10:00 we have I remind Burnett and Zod. That's why we don't have night shift tomorrow. So
You know what? I was so thirsty to see Tenet that I went to go see Tenet at the drive-in, Mikey.
whoa, you know they're still,
Facts.
they're still around. Oh, this was during COVID.
I found one. Yeah, they had one that was open, and I found it,
Oh
and I
God,
pulled the, and literally they had all the same snacks from when I used to go when I
yeah.
was a kid, like those like big long burritos and all. I
Holy
was like, yo,
shit,
this
that's
is crazy.
awesome. That's
I
awesome.
was so hyped, but that was definitely not the right way to watch that movie. Like Tenet is a movie you got to be like locked in and all the dialogue. You got to hear everything and be watching everything. And trying to watch that movie at the drive-in was not. It was not something that worked out well. But
The last movie I saw at a drive-in was Jaws 2. 79 the last
Jaws
one.
2. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's why we have Sam Raimi as well, Necron. I forgot about that. We have Sam Raimi and drive-in horror films of the 70s and 80s on Pandora's Box tomorrow. So.
Oh man, that's gonna be super dope. I can't wait to check that out. Man, much love to everybody for showing up to the stream tonight. We've been cooking. And thanks for rocking out through all the technical issues, man. My headphones and mic was getting wacky. Right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna be back here on Thursday with this conversation, and I'm gonna be on Freezing Cold Takes tomorrow night. Can't wait. Pull up with the cool table. That should be a whole lot of fun. Make sure that you guys head on over to inktothepeople.com/salesdsjl. Once again, right? Make sure that because we got that cyborg shirt, yo. Make sure y'all tag Ray Fisher, let him know, right? And we got the Justice is Gray Justice League design with the gold JL emblem.
Awesome.
Right?
Well, Leon Flores, man. Incredible art.
Man, really, really did it. So, head on over there right now, cop some great looking merch while just supporting a great cause in the process, right? And we're gonna be back at y'all again.
One more thing, Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention this. So, my book comes out next year. An official announcement is coming in a few days. My first book will have the first appearance of Eric the Exorcist. I wonder who that's based on. Eric the Exorcist is my new character, but he'll be in a novel. It's coming out next year. So.
That's how I was feeling, bro. I was like, hey,
and he also, besides being an exorcist, he's also a novelist as well in the story. He's got a book called Lamb of God for some reason. But anyway, thank you all for being here tonight.
I'm not broken. And I'm not alone.
Oh my god, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of things coming out, but yeah, I've already plotted the first story, which was Eric the Exorcist. And it's not a Dreamwalker universe though, but I will do Dreamwalker spin-offs books for this publisher, and they're based in the Philippines, but the book will be in stores. How cool is that?
This is dope, bro. Look, I gotta We gotta get on out of here, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Mikey, you already know, man. Man, bro.
We'll talk.
Hey, we gonna get at y'all next time, yo. We'll be back on Thursday, yo.
See you guys.
Peace.
Woohoo.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream and the real one? The real one.